everybody, it is September 10th. It is the, what are we at, 72nd day of the Celebrate project, and it is First Aid Day. I'm standing in my restroom today, or one of my restrooms, because I was looking to see what I had in my first aid kit, and it's kind of embarrassing. My first aid consists of this. One box of assorted Band-Aids, and that's all my first aid kit contains. These. When I asked to see if anyone would be willing to teach me first aid, they all kind of flinched and said, well, there's so many things that, you know, first aid involves. It depends on the situation, really. And I said, well, is there like some kind of basic training? And nobody really, and I totally understand, but nobody really wanted to take liability for teaching me to administer first aid in case I didn't do it right, or, you know, there's just so many situations where first aid is needed, and you need like a well-rounded knowledge of first aid to help people out. It would have been really easy to just sit down and put together a first aid kit and say, these are the things you need. But that's not what the project's about. The whole Celebrate project is about stepping outside your comfort zone. And I have never taken a first aid course in my life. I don't know how to administer CPR. I don't know the first thing to do if somebody, you know, drops to the floor or is choking or has a laceration. I have the basics, but I would like to know more. And I would like to be able to help somebody if a life-threatening situation occurs, or, you know, something where somebody needs medical assistance. I'd like to be able to help, you know, help that person out if I could. What I did today was I called around at the suggestion of a lot of the people that I talked to and found out that you can find first aid courses in your area. But today I made the commitment to call and look into taking a first aid course. So that's how I celebrated First Aid Day today. Now at the end of the project, since the first aid course is either it's one long day or several days, and I have a real job, to heck with paying the mortgage and the bills, I'll take a first aid course. When the first aid course is finished and I've taken all the required classes and everything, I will post a final video in this slot on the calendar, and you'll see what I experienced. It's another one of those, just like National Literacy Day with teaching adults how to read, is that it can't be celebrated in a single day. It could be if this was like Good Morning America, or, you know, some other show like that. I'm sure some people would drag out a dummy and teach me how to do CPR and all that stuff, but I'm just some guy, regular Joe, and people could care less. Make a phone call or a couple of phone calls, look online and see if there's a way for you to get involved and take a first aid course. Definitely check and make sure that your first aid kit consists of more than a pack of assorted Band-Aids. I'll leave a link in the video description so that people who want to check their own first aid kits and make sure they're up to date, and maybe there's some things that they're missing possibly, you can find that stuff online. That's really easy to do. But actually going out and physically taking a course may not be the easiest thing for you to do. So happy First Aid Day. I hope that some of you, and send me videos, send me pictures, videos, stories, if you take a first aid course. You know, let me know how it went. Show me your first aid kit and what you might recommend. Happy First Aid Day, and I look forward to hearing from everybody. See you guys.